State Governor, Reverend Father Hyacinth Yomemalia, Your Excellency, Reverend Father Governor, sir, you should do better. You can do better, Your Excellency. Because even though today you dey politics, and unfortunately, you dey inside political party where we say there is no value for human life, a party that is not interested in governance, but would rather play politics even with human life. At least, Reverend Father, the years where you spend in the Catholic seminary to become a Reverend Father and a priest in the Catholic Church, those years should not be in vain. Make those years no waste, so that they can serve as a guide to your conscience, for you to know, say, no matter how much you play politics, there should still be fear of God in your heart, for you to value human life. Mr. Reverend Father Governor, sir, you should be able to do better. On a normal day, this incident, maybe I would have allowed it to pass, but for two reasons. One, because the people of Benue State are very dear to me, and I see myself as a Benue person. And for the second reason, I will let you know. So some few days ago, Peter Obi said he won't visit IDP camp for Benue State. And somehow, you denied him access to the IDP camp. The same way we say they travel to other IDP camps across the country. And unfortunately, you can't go grant one unfortunate interview with TVC, trying to explain the reason why you deny Peter Obi access to the IDP camps. You talk for TVC, said that he did not reach out to you. He did not follow courtesy. Why will Peter Obi be coming and you are not aware? Because you want to protect the people in the IDP camp. Peter Obi should call you. He's supposed to reach out to you or your secretary or this and that. Ekpele, Reverend Father Governor. They deceive yourself. If to say you protect the people before from the hands of headsmen where they slaughter their family, if you been protect them the way they try to protect them from Peter Obi, therefore not the IDP camp in the first place. Because you don't know who will be coming there with Peter Obi, whether the people should not go and shoot them. You need to protect the people. I hear you, sir. Shebi the Fulani headsmen where enter their villages, go slaughter their relatives and other of their family members. Shebi they call your secretary to inform you that they were coming. You know what you are doing, Your Excellency. All this politics where you people, they play with human life. If you put it into governance, there will be no need. And the major reason why we must talk about this is because there is a United Nations report, a UNICEF report, highlighting the level of malnutrition where they for those IDP camps. The people need every assistance they can get. Inadequate healthcare, social amenity, water, and every other resources where they need. And you know that governments cannot do this thing alone. Now UNICEF, they help una. Federal government never fit even give una all the assistance you need. Even you as a state government, you are struggling. Then you see somebody and people who are ready to come and assist you. But because of your political sentiments, you begin to give lame excuses as to why you will prevent them from having access. Governor, you should be disappointed in that action. So you, who is the governor, everybody where they enter IDP camp supposed to they call you. Why should everybody be calling you? You not get another work where you they do. Are you the head of IDP camp? You are the governor. Set security measures and protocol. Anybody where come, get your security clearance, go there and do what you want to do and leave. So everybody where enter IDP camp, they usually call you as the governor. This is a very shameful act, Reverend Father. You should be able to do better. Let your priority be the life and welfare of your people. All this APC you are trying to protect and promote party over people, it will end in destruction of everything. Ask your predecessor, Governor Samuel Otom. At the end, Shebi he later leave APC, go join PDP. All the one where be say you they do so. If to say good leadership, they easy. Where Peter Obi they come visit your people. When Tinubu travel for his official waiting visit to France, within space of 1 week, they slaughter more than 50 of your people. Since Tinubu come back, has he visited Benue State? Has he come to even condole with you? If the president of your party truly value human life, then you see person where won't come assist you, they do gali on top of your head. You think it's about Peter Obi. I beg my brother, my dear daddy, Reverend Father, leave this your political APC mandate cap for corner and help the people of Benue State. Can you go behaving like this now, Reverend Father? Allow Benue people to rest. A people that have suffered and continue to suffer. There is no kind, a state where get capacity to feed Nigeria has been reduced to a place filled with internally displaced people in their own land, and you are playing politics. The same thing under Buhari, January 2018. More than 78 people buried for mass burial. The president no go. Later, he said he had ordered IG of police, but he no say IG no go Benue State. Benue State people, accept my condolences. May God help us. My dear Reverend Father, this power where you hold, you will not be in power forever. The power will leave you one day. Let the love of humanity and the fear of God in your heart guide you. Tomorrow you go confession, you go penance, you go kneel down, do like this. May God give you wisdom and courage to stand with your people and leave this partisan politics you are playing with human life. God bless the people of Benue State. My name is Peter for Nigeria.
Clear to the governor of Benue State. Without any governor's support, without any structure, Peter Obi won Lagos, Peter Obi won Abuja, Peter Obi won Delta, Cross River, Enugu, Taraba, Anambra, Abia, Rivers, Plateau, Edo. Una suppose they fear this man. Anyways, now why una they fear him? I saw this news yesterday. I actually responded. But you know, even me myself, there are some videos I will do. When I go rewatch them, I go say no. You know, good precious, no post out. Now you use your lobo mouth. They talk, say your state, they under siege. That gunmen have taken over your state. That's what you said. You were crying for help to people that were not listening. Your fellow APC. It's the same you that is selecting who will come and visit IDP camp. I the shame for you. Please help me tag him. I go find your hand. I go tag you. So make sure so you see this video. You are politically selecting who and who you will allow to come and visit the helpless ones in your state. For you to even think Obi not coming to Benue State is going to have a scratch on his political intention. Are you not a fool? You think the people of Benue don't have sense? They cannot think for themselves. They are not seeing everything that is going on. They don't know who their enemy is. Oh, it's Peter Obi that is the problem of Benue. You spread your tongue like wallpaper. He did not follow protocol. The government, when they come and keep people for your state, do they follow protocol? Imagine the amount of disaster going on in your community, and you still have time to play politics. And then somebody will tell me that Nigerian politicians are not devil. Some people will be clapping for them. Yes, you did it well, Obi. Now Google kill all of una. Una die open leg. Sorry about that. That was too merciful. Una go die scatter. I didn't plan to shout in this video. But how would you think about Nigerian problem? How would you see things like this and be, you know, my heart goes to people of Benue.
Listen to me and listen good. Tinubu can be defeated effortlessly in 2027. Tinubu can be defeated. There is a proper Nigerian thinking of defeating Tinubu, and there is a political way of defeating Tinubu. If Tinubu doesn't allow free and fair elections to happen with INEC in 2027, which will erode a government of the people, for the people, and by the people, the political way of dealing with Tinubu is to use the North to get Tinubu out of office. So I can tell you, at both ends, Tinubu is, as I talk to you now, forget about what his guys are pushing on social media. Forget about all of this decamping you are seeing here and there. A lot of these guys are defecting without their people. Tell me, is it in Edo State now that the current governor will tell Edo people to vote Bola Ahmed Tinubu? It's not even possible. No matter what, all of the money is being pumped into.
If Nigeria was a country where the citizens had their say, you see this cap I'm displaying, it would have been a taboo to find it or see it on the head of any politician. See, let me repeat it and make it very clear. If Nigeria was a country where the citizens have the power to react against what is actually tormenting them, no politician, no Nigerian, no sane human being in Nigeria would dare, without a very heavy security protection, would dare wear this cap and stroll through the streets of Nigeria. Under normal circumstances, when you do that at the risk of losing your head to the cap. Yes, this is the logo and the cap that have become a nightmare, that as a sovereign Nigerian, when you see it, you get frightened. Because what it represents is bad omen. Hunger, poverty, starvation, insecurity, bad roads, darkness, no electricity. That is what this represents. And yet you will see some Nigerians, some prominent Nigerians, some Nigerians that were supposed to be respected figures, will be flaunting this cap even when not necessary, even when it is not a political season or in a political gathering. Now, still finish now. If not be see finish, you wear this cap enter some area for Nigeria, you will lose your head, follow the cap. Not be other to talk am. It's that simple. Your head go follow the cap go, because what the cap represents as far as Nigeria is concerned is a torment, it's a torture, it's hell. But trust the Nigerian youth, misplaced priority, busy fighting what doesn't make sense. Instead, most of them would rather surrender to the oppressor just to get daily bread. But for how long are we going to continue like this? Where is this possibly going to take us to? I leave that question to the general public, and then make good use of my comment section if you know. Until then, see you in my next video.
Alright, so let me tell you guys something about EFCC, especially all these boys that they do yahoo yahoo. The reason why they tell Nana, because of say the EFCC, some of them are not better than you. Just the way they accuse you people of corruption, a lot of them are also corrupt. They accuse you people of stealing and obtaining under false pretense. A lot of them are also thieves, and they obtain under false pretenses. A lot of them in that their EFCC office. So it baffles me how people that are very corrupt as EFCC will also want to start arresting people over corruption. Now let me make a point, and let's use this Terry Apala issue as a case study. Now you see yesterday the way I reacted the way they expected me to react. Now make I can't show them say they don't really get sense, and they don't shoot themselves for leg. You understand? They don't shoot themselves for leg. The genesis of this is when I came out to say allegedly EFCC sends Terry Apala, DJ Tunes, and one person called Osas an invite. So when they go EFCC can't use style, carry them come outside, can't go collect dollars. So their Terry Apala and co paid dollars to them so that they will let them go. Allegedly. That's the genesis of all these things, right? When EFCC extorted them, allegedly, right? After I posted that, Terry Apala now can't leave that in. After a month, you don't talk anything, no. Then on the 24th of April, Terry Apala can serve me a cease and desist on Instagram, right? While on the 25th, being yesterday, EFCC can post Terry Apala with placard. But yes, where EFCC shoot themselves for leg, right? If you look the placard, the day they took this thing on the placard was on the 23rd. On the 23rd, now they snap Terry Apala. Then they come post them on the 25th, 1 day interval. Why didn't they not post it on the 23rd, right? Now, it only means that Terry Apala did with EFCC when Terry Apala served me a cease and desist letter. If you go back to the cease and desist letter, you see that cease and desist letter is all about EFCC, talking about the EFCC credibility, EFCC integrity, their officers, blah, 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 right? So something is fishy. Something is definitely going on. It's either Terry Apala served me a cease and desist letter under duress, or something crazy is happening. Now, let me now tell you something about EFCC that I want to tell you. A lot of these young boys, anytime they arrest you, do you understand? Like I said, the only reason why they talk like this now because they have no rights to arrest anybody when a lot of them are corrupt. 60-70% of the EFCC officers are thieves. They are corrupt, very corrupt. They obtain under false pretense. They do a lot of crazy things with that uniform. So listen and listen good. A lot of times, due to my investigation, when EFCC carry all these boys go to their office, do you know what they do to them? When they read their charges to them, they will now tell them that just plead guilty. We'll look for a way to go around this. That might be probably what they did to Terry Apala. Do you understand? They'll tell you, oh, just plead guilty. Don't worry yourself. We'll settle this thing among us. Immediately you plead guilty. Bam! They don't owe you be that. And they've done this to a lot of boys due to my investigation. They've done this to a lot of boys. All those boys say, you see, okay, yes, they will placard. A lot of them, they just whine and say, plead guilty now. We will just do this picture now. You go come out. And a lot of them will plead guilty. Now, if you say they go snap you, then they will let you go. Sometimes they will throw you for sale. And that your picture now go all over the media. Now, they want to show people say that they work. They want to show the government that, yes, they are clamping down on this, they are working. So they whine a lot of them. Now, my point is this. Any day EFCC carry you for this country, for fraud, for anything, don't ever plead guilty. Wanna go drag that case for court. Do you understand? Because they have no integrity to go and hold anybody to say this person do fraud. Where is Yaya Bello up to today? We don't know. Which day, they carry Okowa. They say Okowa carry how many trillion? 1 point something trillion. Next thing, now don't go APC now. Nobody they talk about them again. A lot of times, these people carry all these politicians from nowhere. They'll change mouths. So these people have no integrity at all. When they'll say they want start to carry young boys. Now all these young boys be their victim. Now you say you are carrying Terry Apala for naira mutilation. Now Terry Apala said, now even get that time. Anybody they carry for naira mutilation, I'm telling you for the fact, right? If they hold you for naira mutilation, tell them you are not guilty. It is not naira. They should prove it. The onus will be on them to prove. Do you understand? The onus will be on them to prove. That being said, I will also remind you, we there for this law, this country. Without law, we are animals, right? If they say abuse of naira, you should not step on naira, don't do it. But the way EFCC they go now, EFCC they deliberately they target celebrities and influencers because they want to make them scapegoats. Not just scapegoats, they want to use them shine. And from there, they use it until they get money as well. So you have to be smart. Even if they catch you, go tell them say no be naira be that, make they prove them. The honors we would allege must prove. The onus will now be on them to prove that this is naira. You go tell them a prop, so they'll bring the serial number of that money. They'll bring it, and I'll go drag the matter for court. Everybody go to their house. Do you understand? So anytime these people catch you, like I said, I'm not supposed to be telling you this, but EFCC is not competent enough to say they want the whole person for fraud. They don't get that credibility at all. Because we see what they do with the politicians. I did tell people, say there's no agency in Nigeria where corrupt reach EFCC. Like I said, a lot of them in that office are thieves. A lot of them. They extort people. They obtain under false pretense. A lot of them in EFCC, a lot. Not all. They are good officers there. They are the ones that say, okay, they know they put their hand for party, but a lot of them. A lot of them. So now, last question is this. Why be say Terry Apala, una no post Terry Apala for una page on the 23rd? You now waited till 25th. Meaning it was in your custody when he made that. You're going to learn. And you will learn the hard way. Don't play. It is an idea on two now. I didn't EFCC. I didn't two now. You're going to learn. And you'll learn the hard way. Don't play.
If I let me put it straight, the day El-Rufai decides and is able to galvanize the opinion molders in the north to zero down on a P2B, for instance, as the candidate, that will be the end of the Tinubu administration.
All right. On this planned coalition, and we have heard the response from the PDP Governors Forum about this coalition. They don't want it. They say, look, come and join us. We are not joining you to win. Come and join the PDP.
That's because the PDP governors, their preferred candidate for the next election is President Bola Tinubu of the APC. Because of Southern solidarity. The bulk of the governors in the PDP are from the South. One of their own is in power. They can't work against one of their own. It's not possible. In 2003, AD didn't feel the presidential candidate because of Obasanjo. That is the nature of Nigerian politics. When Adu also became president in 2007, a number of AMPP governors then moved into the PDP. So married the daughters. Two governors actually married his daughters to have a good footing in the PDP. It has always been like that. Now, talking about the coalition, it is still too early to predict what the outcome of that coalition will be. But I can give them some tips. Okay. You see, El-Rufai has a grouse against the president, a legitimate grouse, because he worked for the president. Hate him or love him, he has a basis to be angry. And he has been working assiduously to undermine the president, particularly in the Muslim north, where he's like the Khalifa to Buhari. He's like the brain box of the Muslim north. But let me give him a tip. If he really wants to see the back of the president, let me tell you for what he will do. And I think they may be on the path to really achieving that. Let El-Rufai convince the Muslim north. If he's able to do that, I know he can, he has the capacity, to look towards the south for a candidate to support. Specifically the southeast. If I let me put it straight, the day El-Rufai decides and is able to galvanize the opinion molders in the north to zero down on a P2B, for instance, as the candidate, that will be the end of the Tinubu administration.
One of the ways by which we can defeat Tinubu in 2027 is to have a similar structure like INEC. Have representative in each and every polling unit. We have 176,848 polling units in Nigeria. We can have representatives in these polling units and collect the results from each of these polling units and compute them together. and then be ready for whatever INEC will produce or announce at the end of the day. If that what INEC will announce at the end of the day will not be similar to with what we have collected with our own result, then we can hit the streets and give Nigeria the revolution that it desires. Because then we have something to hold our hands on. We have the actual result of the election. Because if we cannot trust INEC to give us the actual result.
If you are seeing this video, I charge you with two things. Number one, share this video, make you reach Reno Mokri. And also, share this video, make you reach all the APC supporters and even the APC government of today. Make all of them know, say, Peter Obi no be their mate. Peter Obi no be their mate in all ramifications. The person you're seeing in this video now is Peter Obi. Peter Obi was live in Italy to witness the final lying-in state of Pope Francis, who passed away on the 21st of April, 2025. Peter Obi, many a times I have wondered, you know, the type of energy, the type of grace and strength God has given to this young man, Peter Obi. Peter Obi was previously in Anambra State. He was in Lagos for a wedding. He was here. He was there. Today, Peter Obi found himself in Italy, you know, to bid farewell to the Holy Father, Pope Francis. It is indeed commendable. And one of the shocking revelations I just found out from Peter Obi himself is that Peter Obi has been a member of an international, you know, thinker circle, an international group that was founded by Pope Francis called the Scholar Occultantes. Peter Obi is a member of this circle. You know, they call them the Circle of Thinkers. Scholar Occultantes is an international, you know, group of intellectuals, group of academics who share common interests and whose goal is to promote truth, ethical leadership, and at the same time promote social transformation. Now I know why Peter Obi has sworn to be a man of integrity all his life. Now I realize why Peter Obi has been doing charity for many years.
So guys, each time one thinks about Nigeria, you just think about that country which was originally meant to be a great nation. But because of greedy politicians, you know, it has been ruined. It has been ruined. So if you follow this video from the beginning, we started with the governor of Benue State, who is a reverend father. You can see how people are now talking to him, a reverend father that is supposed to be accorded so much respect and all that. But because of some of his actions, I'm just wondering how a reverend father will come in and decide, is APC a cult? Is it a cult, Nigerians? Is it a cult that no matter how disciplined you are, once you join these parties, like you took an oath to like defend them to the core, even if what they are doing is wrong? Just check out what this APC has been doing since the time Buhari came in, you know, since this government came into place through, you know, Buhari being the first leader in the APC. Just go through their ideology, what they stand for, what they've been able to achieve. You know that they've just crumbled Nigeria. And the most painful aspect is no matter how much integrity you have, once you join the APC, you throw away everything and you begin to defend the rascality of APC, you know, the kind of leadership we are seeing in the APC. So I think it really calls for worry, you know, it calls for worry when you look at the way things are going. There are a whole lot of headlines, you know, talking about what is happening in Nigeria. Okay, there's this guy who was with his Uyibo wife or so. They were on the road, and then the police stopped them and told them that they were going to buy them. Police, I will buy you, nothing will happen. You can imagine in the front of the Uyibo woman, the woman was even shouting and crying. That was what was trending on the social media. Then there's this other woman that the police stopped and were asking her for money, that if they go to the station, it's going to be 90,000, but if she can settle on the road, it's going to be 48,000, 45,000. They didn't even know that the woman was videoing them. So you just look at the the whole thing. The system has collapsed. Nothing is working. The judiciary is not working. The security agencies, they are not working. They are not doing what Nigerians want them to do. If the security agencies are working in Nigeria, do you know all the massacre in the Plateau State wouldn't have happened? The ones in Benue wouldn't have happened, because we've been told that, you know, in Benue, these people come with a bicycle, that is motorbikes, and they come in their hundreds. So would they tell us that there's no intelligence that know when they enter the states? There's no intelligence, since they are going in a very big, large number, just like in a crowd. Can they tell us that they don't know when they enter, they don't know when they perpetrate their evil, when they leave, they don't know their directions? At least even if you didn't arrest them immediately, you should be able to know their direction. What is the security agencies in Nigeria just telling us? You know, they are just making us to know that honestly the lapses is huge, massive failure, you know, massive failure. And that's why people are just like coming after this the Reverend Father, because he said he cannot allow Peter Obi in. And this is Benue that is struggling. There's no money. People are having kwashoko in IDP camps. Unbelievable. People are having IDP kwashoko in IDP camps. And Tinubu is busy going outside, staying, and, you know, with private jet and the rest of them. And they don't care about Nigerians. They don't care about you and I. It's all about them. So guys, I don't know what you make of this video. Really so pathetic when you see the way things are going in this country. Look at Tinubu's government. Without any achievement, Tinubu's government is thinking of 2027. Is it not shameful that this government will be thinking of 2027 when they know they've not given the Nigerians any dividend of democracy? They're already thinking of 2027. So there is no leadership on ground, and it's really so pathetic, honestly. Now Tinubu is just buying people over to the APC. He wants people that will come and help him to win election, you know, in 2027. Not because he has done well. If Tinubu has done well, re-election won't be a problem, because Nigeria has always had problem of lack of good leaders. So any leader that comes in and tries to stand out, even if it's just 5%, is going to win the trust of the people. Look at Abia State. Abia people are saying that Alex Oti should not just finish second term. He should come for third time. Can imagine? It's the people of Abia that are now the one persuading Alex Oti, because they don't know who is going to take over after Alex Oti and what the person is going to be up to. So I just hope that things turn around in this country. The way things are going is really so sad that we don't have leaders who can really stand up for us. So guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.